Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So on this video I'm going to show you guys how I did my wig, a U-part wig that I'm currently wearing, and I used this pre-braided wig cap that I ordered from eBay, and it really turned out nice. So if you want to see how I did it, keep watching this video. So here I'm going ahead and stapling or pinning down the wig cap on my mannequin so that it will not move. And this is the hair that I'm using. Also got this hair from eBay. It's really nice and soft and relatively cheap. There is currently no shedding and it's such a bargain. I just love the texture and everything. So yeah, so here I'm going ahead and starting to sew the hair onto the wig cap. So I'm using a slightly different pattern from the usual. I'm literally starting from the top rather than the bottom, because I do want the hair to lay so flat. I am not going to cut the weft to avoid shedding. So here is how far I've gone so far. I've done from this side, coming along to this side. I'm going to give you a closer look of how I'm doing it, and also how I knot my braid, my thread. Like I sort of like interlock it into the needle so that it will be nicely and properly like sewed down, so it can properly lay down as well. So I'm just coming along and doing it, and I will show you a very close look of what I'm doing here. So I'm just literally sewing. So here I'm showing you quickly how I fold the weft to the other side, because I don't want to cut it to avoid shedding. So here is me showing you a close shot of the weft. I've just folded it across from the other side, and I'm sewing down the sides down before I proceed to sew it on the actual cap. Well, I'm sewing on the cap, but I'm just sewing the side of the cap so that it will be flat. Like I said, I cannot reinstate enough how much flat I love my hair to turn out. So I'm really like sewing it down there nicely so that it can lay flat. And when I'm done, like I just swooped it over, you couldn't see any hair maybe hanging out or standing up kind of thing. It's literally just laying nicely flat. So after I'm satisfied with that bit, I'll go ahead and continue sewing on the braided lines so that it will lay more flat. The flatter the better, basically. Yeah. And yeah, that's me doing it pretty much. Sorry about the focus, my daughter was videoing, so there you go. So on this clip I'm showing you how I knot my thread. I literally just cut it, and then I grab both ends and I interlock it and pull and do that again and again. I literally do it up to like 5 or 6 times for that extra you know stability, so it would never come loose. And then after that I cut off with scissors. So here I'm showing you a close shot again of how I'm sewing it on the weft. And as you can see, I'm passing this thread through the needle so that it will have that I'm not sure what that is called, but like that seamless pattern. Or sometimes I even interlock it twice, and that will make it a lot stronger and like harder to loosen up if for any reason, maybe too much brushing or yanking or something, then it will come off. But because of this style or method, it does not come out at all. It will literally pull the wig cap along with it if it happens to come out. So this method really is good. It makes the hair to stay put and also helps the hair to stay flat. Yet again, flat. It couldn't be any flatter than this, I think. But yeah, the flatter again, the better. So I'm pretty much done. Here is the finished look. Yeah, it came out the way I like it. Flat as well, which is the most important thing, because obviously you don't want it all like hanging up somehow or not being laying nicely when I put it down on my head. But yes, I love it. It's very light and not heavy, and also this hair is not shedding one bit. Literally, I've had to cut the remaining at the back because obviously I'm done sewing, but still there is hardly any shedding. The hair is just beautiful and it matches perfectly with my hair texture currently because I'm Teslaxed. So this looks like a nice little blow dried natural hair. So yes, it's just doing perfectly the job that I want it to do. I'm gonna show you guys the finished result of my hair on my head with my natural hair blended, or my Tesla's hair blended with it. But yeah, I really love the result so far and I can't wait to put it on. It's quite late at night. Yeah, that bit I just wanted to add a little bit more to it just to. So I'm finally done with the hair. It's a little bit late at night and I look really knackered right now. So I'm gonna go ahead quickly sew the hair onto my head. I've removed all the what you call these, the clips, because I just don't like them on my hair. I feel like they snap my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew it on, and I'm going to use a brown thread so that it's easy to see when you're cutting the hair off, the thread off, then you don't cut off your hair. This is a hack, learn from it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on and I'll show you. Very tie it 2 times just to secure it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sewing from underneath the cornrow. By the way, I need to show you my braid pattern. Forgot to show you my braid pattern. This is my braid pattern, and I'm going ahead and having this side part. So I've got my hair out on the side and some hair on the edges. So that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and yep, go from the beginning. It's a little bit tricky to pass the needle through it for some reason. So like so. I'm gonna go ahead. Right, let me just use this mirror here so it's easier because I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going ahead and separating my hair now, trying to cover the tracks and see how it blends perfectly with my hair. Literally loving the results so far. And yeah, once I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice little straighten, not too much because I don't really want my hair to be bone straight, because this hair is not bone straight. And also I haven't brought out a lot of hair in the front because I don't want a lot of my hair to be out, to avoid, you know, breakages here and there. So this is the amount that I brought out, and yeah, it's sufficient enough. Basically it's covering all the tracks. You can't see anything hanging, you know, out or something like that. So yeah, not looking bad at all. So I'm going ahead and straightening the hair, like I said, not so much, just a little bit, just so my hair will blend nicely together with it. I'm just going one or two passes so that it's not too much heat on it, or maybe three. That's a little bit silly of me, but there's no need for that really, because the hair even looks better when you have your hair braided out and combed out. Basically it blends a lot better than when you straightened it. That's what I just realized after wearing it for a day or two. So yeah, so here is the hair on my head. It's looking really good. As you can see, it blends nicely with my natural hair, but I'm a little bit, you know, not too sure because it's not as long as I would like it. And also now I feel like the hair is a little bit up in the air. I'm gonna have to tame it. Hi guys, so this is the next day, and last night was a bit of a hassle. It took me a while to get it sorted, but after all little tweaks and you know, tricks here and there, I was able to get this hair to lay nicely. I've got my hair, you can't actually tell where my hair is, like literally I haven't straightened my hair like bone straight, because if I do straighten it bone straight it will actually like match the hair properly, but I do like the texture. Shane, so I managed to tweak the hair around just to get it looking like this. It was a little bit of a struggle, as I was saying. As you can see, I haven't got a lot of edges going on, but you know, it doesn't bother me now. I'm used to it. But listen, the hair came out pretty nice. Literally, like I love how it blends perfectly with my natural hair. You can just about tell, or you can't even tell that my hair is there. So I just love it so much. Yeah, the hair turned out really beautiful, just the way I wanted it. The only issue was that the hair is not as long as I would have loved it. It's 18 inches. I would have loved a 20-inch maybe, but this looks a lot natural. So the hair curls amazingly. This is the curls I did last night. It's still on 12 hours later, or whatever hours it is. But yes, loving it. Beautiful, highly recommended. I'll put a link on the description box on where I got the hair. Literally so cheap. You will not believe how much I paid for this hair. I paid do you know what, the hair doesn't even shed. Listen, it doesn't shed, no shedding whatsoever. Beautiful hair, no shedding. I just love it. But yes, I got it really cheap, relatively cheap. I'm going to go ahead and order more. So guys, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for all the drama that literally took place in the beginning or at night when I was doing it. I was just determined to finish doing it. Therefore, the video quality wasn't so good and everything was just all over the place. But listen, it came out nice in the end anyway. That's all that matters. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it and have a lovely day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.